The NBA Cup is here with its first full slate of games for it. We're still not over how we lost on day 4 of the ladder for Monday Night Football last night, but we got 2 plays for the NBA games. I'll go through one, Dave will go through the other. Here we go. Play number 1, and there it is at -102. Jimmy Butler is out for the Heat tonight, and Rozier is at 10 plus points in all 5 games he's played for the Heat when Butler doesn't play. He's also hit this in 19 straight games against the Pistons with 17 or more points in his 4 games against them that he's played since joining the Heat. Jalen Duren has had over 6.5 rebounds in 30 of his last 32 games at home, and they're going up against the Heat, who have let up the second most rebounds per game to the center position to start the season, and Duren has had 10 or more rebounds in 6 straight games against them. We'll just need 7. Yes, we know he sprained his ankle a week ago, missed 2 games, expected to return tonight though. We're not expecting any sort of minutes restriction of a sprained ankle a week ago. Then we're going to Brandon Miller, over 12.5 points. He's had 20, 29, and 19 points in his last 3 games, and he's scored 18 or more in all 4 career matchups against the Magic, and now this team is without Miles Bridges. We think Brandon Miller and LaMelo are going to have to do the bulk of this scoring for this Hornets team now. Like him to get 13. And then Goga has had 10 plus points in 4 straight games because Wendell Carter Jr. is out. So Goga Bitadze is the starting center now, and it's a great matchup against the Hornets, who lost Nick Richards, so now they really do not have a center. And Goga has already hit this off the bench in 6 straight against them. He scored 11 points in 20 minutes in their last game, and then he scored the 6 points we need in just 9 minutes in the game before that. We will need him to get us 6 points in 20 plus minutes. That he'll be out there. We like him to do it. These 4 legs at -102. And Dave, hit us with the second play.
Thanks for setting it right. Here's our second play for today. Starts with RJ, who has hit this in 14 of his last 15 and is averaging 23.1 to start the season. Plus, the Bucks are letting up the second most points to the shooting guard position this season. Next, bringing it over to Bridges, who's hit this in 8 of his last 9 and is averaging over 15. He did miss this for the first time last game by a basket, but he started the game going 0 for 6 from 3, and we don't see that happening again. Lastly, taking it over to Markkanen, who did let us down week 1 of this season. However, prior to that, he had hit this leg in 53 of his last 54 at home and had hit this in all 7 matchups against the Suns, putting up at least 21 points against them in all 4 matchups at home. Plus, he's had 2 straight seasons averaging over 23. Tonight, we need him to redeem himself and put up 15. Let's lock it in. Back to you.
Thank you, Dave. There's the first play that I went through. There's the second one that Dave just went through. Obviously, we love doing the ladder with our plays in these videos. How does that work when we do 2? Well, we do a double ladder, which means if these both hit, we take them both to day 2. Both hit again, we go to day 3. Then if one hits, that one keeps going and the other is done. But on day 1, if we go 1 and 1, it's a wash. We figure don't earn the right to keep climbing if you end with the same amount of money at the end of that day. So hopefully we hit both and get them both going. If both miss, it'll be a very sad night at the cafe. Hopefully that's not the case though, and I'll talk to you guys later.